Hello, I'm John Spohr, and this is your Franklin County Beach Report for July 12th, 2010. I've got nothing but good news today. The beaches of Franklin County, Alligator Point, Carabel, St. George Island are totally unaffected by the Louisiana oil spill. Our seafood is unaffected, our fishing is unaffected, and there are no closures. Now, for our regular viewers of the Beach Report, you know we normally like to get our feet wet in the surf, but today we thought we'd give you a little bit of an aerial view of Franklin County, and we're standing on top of the historic Dixie Theater in Apalachicola, and my special guest today is Mr. Jerry Hall. Jerry, thanks for joining us in the clouds here.
Thanks for asking me, John. It's very seldom I get to climb up on top of a building this early in the morning.
Now, Jerry, in back of us, tell our viewers what we're looking at back here.
What you're looking at behind our shoulders is the riverfront here in historic Apalachicola, along which in the old days there used to be 93 three-story cotton warehouse buildings when they used to offload cotton here from the rivers and send it overseas. In recent memory, we use this waterfront to offload seafood. Among those, of course, we have just tons and tons of delicious Apalachicola Bay oysters get offloaded and processed here, as well as shrimp, grouper, red snapper, all of those seafood species that are being caught in the Gulf every day come ashore here and are processed and sent off from here to their final destination on your plate.
So, Jerry, right here we have the working waterfront, and then on the other side of the river starts the protected lands.
Right. The protected lands of the estuary are pretty much what you can see. If you can see out that far as your eye can see here is protected state land, federal land, estuary land. Tate's Hell Swamp is here. If you go north of here and this bay area, there are just miles and miles and miles of river and some of the best freshwater fishing and salt down here in the bay that you'll ever find in your life.
So, Jerry, when we tell people that we have a nature-based economy, it's this land and it's this protected land that makes it all possible.
Absolutely, and of course, as well as what you've heard about Louisiana, this is our estuary where the little creatures grow that eventually feed the bigger creatures, and this is where the whole life cycle of most of your seafood starts, right here in this basin of the Apalachicola River.
So essentially we have the full cycle. It starts here and then a good bit of it ends up right here.
It ends up back here. And
now, Jerry, you own 2 seafood restaurants, so a lot of it ends up on the plates of your customers. And one question that we get a lot here on the Beach Report is how the availability of seafood is here. And so as a restaurateur, give us an idea of that.
John, to date, we have not had any problems sourcing any seafood that we serve. And of course, we, as well as all the other restaurants in town, are, pretty much seafood restaurants. That's what people like to eat here. So the oysters are here every day. The bays are still open. They're oystering daily. Shrimp still lands here. We're still getting grouper, red snapper. All of the species that you would expect to find are still here. They're still available, and they're still wonderful to eat.
And Jerry, as we look at the maps and as we try to make projections, we're not even close to any of the closures, and we're not even close to any of the 3-day envelopes to ever be affected.
So far we're not, John, and I think, we thank our lucky stars that that's the case, but our state waters are still open. Our federal waters out of Apalachicola, St. George Island, and Franklin County are still open, and for the foreseeable future, we don't see any change in that.
Well, Jerry, why don't you tell our viewers here to come on down to Apalachicola and Franklin County and enjoy some of our fresh seafood.
Come on down to Franklin County, where we're standing in the middle of the historic Apalachicola shopping and dining district, and we hope to see you soon.
And I'm John Spohr. I won't see you in the clouds. I'll see you on the beach.
For more information about Franklin County beaches and other amenities, visit the Franklin County Tourist Development Council's website at anaturalescape.com or call 866-914-2068. For more video updates, visit ForgottenCoastTV.com or find us on Facebook by searching Forgotten Coast TV.